Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, we're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Fights off a defender. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Panthers are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Fair catch made at the 10. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Great cut. They whiff on him. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys move on.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. This is the 6th play on the drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Using his legs, it's Lawrence. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Pitt has moved into the red zone. He's going to hand this off. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass this time. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Tackle is finally made, but it's a... all the way to the 48-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain.
Past the 50.
Yeah. To put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Trying to extend the play. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a solid gain in the middle of the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they hand it off to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
On the run, it's Lawrence. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. We stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking for some space. It's Lawrence. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
This try is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He stays alive. Breaks free. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this match mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. It's a nice game. You move the football up to the 27.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And we're able to get him down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Get set.
And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now here's the toss play. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Running out of time in the pocket. Off target and incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, there's the stiff arm. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. It's a short return to get the tackle to 25. But what a play for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Rebels. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fighting off the defender. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Lawrence. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This score and then get the football back. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.